I completely forgot about my Ampiversary a couple of days ago. I am now 2 years post amputation as of July 2nd, but I was so busy living my life, I completely forgot about it, which is so crazy to me because of how petrified I was before my amputation. Let me tell you about it. My name is Kerri, and I am an amputee of, you guessed it, 2 years. That is actually a really big deal because 2 years is where you start to even everything out. Your volume stops fluctuating so much, so your socket fits much better. You start getting confidence in your new life of the things that you can and cannot do. You start to understand what's possible and what might take a little extra time to understand. Bones are completely healed after 2 years, according to my surgeon, Dr. Ertl, and you start to get an idea of what you want out of this new life. I personally have big goals and big dreams. The only reason I cut my leg off was so that I could play with my kids and travel the world, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you all about it later on in this video of all the exciting things that we have planned. But first, I wanna go back to when I was so scared, because the only reason for this channel is to give people hope. So rewind 2 years ago, before my elective amputation, I was in tears almost every single day. The tears were either because of my pain or they were because I didn't have the answers and I didn't know how to ask the questions to get the answers that I needed. I didn't know if my life would be better or worse, and I could not get a professional to tell me what I should do. It was completely left up to me. I spent a year gathering all the information that I thought that I needed, but each time I came across an amputee or somebody in this community that shared with me some things that I had no idea about. They just volunteered this extra information, and that really scared me because then my brain says, what else do I not know about? What other information am I not gathering to make this life-changing decision? This, of course, unlocked a whole new fear for me. So I do not want to leave you in that place. So I wrote down all of the questions that I had. I wrote down all of the volunteered information of the questions that I didn't know to ask. I included all of the ones that have been asked to me since I cut my leg off and have gone through this journey. And then what I did is I gathered the 2 years after my amputation, all of that information that had happened to me post-amputation. I put it all together in one comprehensive document called the Amputee Q&A Guide, just for you. I cover everything from the top to the bottom, well before amputation and the planning phase, all during amputation, all the prosthetics and everything after that I've learned or gathered information about. It's all in there. Here's a quick look inside the guide. I added things like how to fight for an ADA accommodation when treated poorly by a company, or what our personal landlord did or did not have to accommodate according to the Fair Housing Act for my disability. And I also included video links to almost all of the questions so you can see a visual reference as well. And I keep it dirt cheap so anyone can afford it. I know a lot of us are in a desperate situation, including financial, before amputation. I remember feeling desperate and alone. So I made this to help alleviate some of the pressure of not knowing what to ask. This at least is 85 questions of a place to start, and then you can continue to ask questions from there. But I literally did not leave anything out. And it's a Google document, so as I come up with more questions that people ask me just of different situations that they're going through, I add it to the guide. So you always have all of the questions at your fingertips. If you want this amputee Q&A guide, the link is in the description below. I remember looking at people like me, now 2 years post-amputation, thinking they have nothing to worry about anymore. They've already gone through all of the hard things. They've made the hard decisions. They've already learned how to walk and run. All of their volume is stable at this point. All they have to do is live their life, and I was jealous. I wanted that life so bad. I didn't want to have to make the decisions. I didn't want to have to constantly have the anxiety of, am I making the right decision or not? If all of that sounds familiar, I was there. I completely understand, and that's why I made the guide. And here I am, 2 years later, happy to report I am in that place, and you can do it too. Now, I literally forgot my 2-year anniversary. My mom had to send me a text message to congratulate me because I'm so busy living my life. My life is literally at my fingertips now. Anything I want to do, I can do. And I am so excited to share our family goals. If you remember this video, my system completely crashed and I promised that I would give up talking about or thinking about or anything to do with moving to Europe, right? That didn't happen. It was literally all I could think about while I was taking a break from work. Everything I researched, everything I thought about, every purchase I made was, can I take this to Europe or not? I'm not kidding. Like, it's all consuming at this point. Turns out it's not very easy to move to Europe. And you know when people are like, oh, I don't like the way the election went, I'm just gonna move to a different country. No, you can't do that. That's not a thing. You have to have money. You have to have a visa. You have to have a way into the country. They don't just, oh yeah, come on in. Take our jobs, take our food, whatevs. That's not a thing. So while James is still driving his semi-truck, I am constantly trying to figure out a way to get us over there. And it's not because I hate America. I really do like America. I don't feel safe here, but I do like America. I want to travel with my kids before they're grown. So I have literally been working myself to the nub. Get it? Sorry. There was the opportunity, I took it. Sorry. A little 4-year-old firecracker that we made a couple years ago is going to preschool next month, and I could not be more excited because that means I have literally all day to sit and make videos. Well, or stand or whatever. I'm gonna write blog posts. I'm gonna make more funny t-shirts. My Etsy store is up and running now. This is an example of the first one that I made. I try to make 1 or more t-shirt every single day. And they're not the normal ones that you see all over the internet. They're unique ones that nobody's thought of yet. And I'm also going to take this opportunity to answer any questions that people have regarding elective amputation, whether that's on one-on-one, my amputee Q&A guide being available in the comments to you, doing lives, things like that. I'm much more live and available on TikTok than I am on YouTube, but you can always send me an email or write a comment on any of my platforms and I will try to get back to you. So how am I gonna make the money to get us over to Europe? I'm gonna be super transparent. I have to have $5,000 of residual income coming in order for our family to move over there and live a comfortable life. And that to me right now sounds about as easy as growing a second head. But I also know that with enough work and determination, I can achieve anything in life. So I've created my Etsy shop and I have affiliate links of products that I genuinely love and use every day that I share with you. And if you want it to, I might get a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of commission just for sending you to their website. And the ads on YouTube, of course, but that pays like nothing. And I also have YouTube memberships. YouTube memberships are just simply a way to support me and my family and our hopes and our dreams and to support this channel and all of the free information that I give you every single week. But just know that all of my information is always free. The memberships just have perks to them if you want that sort of thing and if you want to support us. For example, I just got a brand new foot component that is going to revolutionize this industry, and I got it for free because of applying for a grant. So the members already have the link that they can apply for it, what it is, how it works, and all the good details before the video comes out. But the biggest way to support this channel and me and my family and all the information that I give out for free is to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. And here's a hint. You don't even have to actually share the video. You just have to push share and copy the video and it thinks that you shared it. But that pushes it out to more people so that other people can get this valuable information that I'm constantly giving out so that you guys and other people don't have to feel desperate and alone like I did. And one more thing before I get back to my busy life is that I have sales regularly and I constantly give out all the information that I come across. If I find a new amputee cool thing, then I will post it, but I will also send it out in an email blast. And I do that about once a month. I don't want to pester you guys, but that email sign up is in my stand store and that's in the description below. The stand store is where you can find the one-on-ones with me, the amputee guide, the email, anything that you need. My Amazon storefront, the Etsy store is all in the same link. As always, I hope you found value in this video. I know it was short and sweet. I just wanted to say happy Ampiversary to me, and you can be in this place too. Please, please ask for support if you need it while you're going through this horrible journey, because there is life and it's a good life on the other side of it. Mindset is key. I've already talked about that. But you can do it. And I will see you guys on the next video where I reveal that super cool thing that I just got in the mail.